Greetings. Welcome back to Pink Oddbird. Today I'm here to show you some things that I've made for my dear sweet friend Dolly, and it is items that I've made for her birthday. As you know already, November is her birthday month, and I made these things for her. Over the past few weeks I've been making everything that I'm about to show you, and I'm going to go ahead and film it today because I won't have another chance later on this week. But so let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'll show you is I made her a bunch of Christmas tags. So I guess we'll start with this. So this is the first one. It's like a little pouch that I made. On this side, I basically just layered some fabrics together, and then I have this little bell. It's from Thailand. I got that from Shayna. So, and then the pouch itself actually holds some additional tags. I was using up the residual bits of that pretty placemat that you guys saw recently. I made a little Christmas tree. Got that idea from Pinterest. Here's some more little collaging. She can back this with coffee stain paper, or you know, attach it to a book page as a tuck spot. It's up to her, but I left it as is. This one I guess can be like a little pocket, or again she can back it and it can be a journaling card. And then I made a little Christmas tree out of some red and gold fabric. So that's this little pouch. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I tried to make her a lot of things because Dolly's got like a massive craft area and craft supplies. So it's kind of like hard. I told her, I was like, what do you buy for someone who has it all? So I was just joking around with her, but so I wanted to make her things that she that would already be made that she could use. Okay, so next I made some large tags, and with these what I just did is I folded them up and made them pockets, and I just put a little tag inside of each of them, but there's just some paper collaging, and then some velvet, and then some more of that placemat is under here, and then this little doily I got from Rita, and then I just have a button on there, and then again another collage. I'll just let you look at it, but they all are kind of the same with the paper, and yeah. I hope my camera is working fine because I have a new phone, so this is my first time using the camera on it for recording. Okay, so those are the tags. Then I wanted to make her some envelopes. And I was telling Kim, I was like, oh, I want to make some fabric envelopes. And originally what I was planning to make was fabric envelopes just like this, like, you know, kind of loosey-goosey. You could fill them up with stuff and put them in journals or put tags in them or whatever. So I was like, okay, I'll make some like this. Then today I was scrolling around in YouTube, and I found a tutorial by Crafty Sabby, and I will link to her tutorial in the description box below. And I was like, oh my gosh, and I left her this giant comment about her envelope tutorial. So first I'll show you this one, the one that I made. Inside of it I just put some little lavender satchels. Some of them say lavandula and some of them say lavender. And this was based off of Nik the Booksmith's tutorial for how to make these little like tea bag satchels. So give her some of those. She can keep them or add them into her orders. I'll link to her Etsy shop also, so you have all of her crafty info. So the Crafty Sabby envelopes, I used some of the fabric that my mom picked out. Most of it's from that fabric from her Spain book that I made a while back. And I was so happy to find this tutorial, and I left Crafty Sabby like a giant comment, and I was like, oh my gosh. But so as you can see, super neat envelopes. And I just have like a bunch of different ones. They're empty right now, but I'll probably put some little something in them or something before I send them out. So this is what they look like. And I love these. Thank you so much, Crafty Sabby, for that tutorial. Oh, I have one more. This was fabric I got from Shayna. And I kind of spritz them with a little bit of lavender so they smell pretty good. Plus the lavender satchels are in there. Okay, so that's that. Next, I will be showing you these. So one is a mini album, one is a junk journal. And this paper actually came from Dolly, and it's paper that she said that she absolutely loved. And I know that Halloween is her favorite holiday, and fall in general is her favorite time of year. So I wanted to make her something with the items that she sent to me, and you know, give them back to her in a usable way that she can use them. So we'll start with the mini album. So built both of these covers from scratch. I just have some of that Prima trim on the spine. The fabric is also from Dolly, and this is part of the paper collection. It says, welcome, we've been expecting you. And it's like mirror paper, so there's like lots and lots of that throughout. And then I got these little bats from my aunt when I went to visit her in North Carolina. We went to Michael's, and then there's like a little spider right here. So to go inside, I hope the reflection on this paper doesn't like mess with the camera. I have a little tag here that I made, and it says creep it real. And then, like I said, so this is a mini album. So Dolly, if you have any questions, I'm pretty sure it's probably self-explanatory, but you know, let me know. But she can add pictures anywhere in here, and then in the side pockets they all have these like photo mats where she can add photos. They don't have to be pictures, but you know, that's what typically would go in here. But you know, this one says I'm just here for the booze. And then it's a magnetized one, and it flips open, so she can add something here, here, and then with this one she can tuck, like if she has a picture, she can tuck it up under this, so it'll be like a little layered. And then, like I said, it's a magnet closure. And then over here I just made like a little flip down, and she can add a photo here, and then it flips up and she can add a photo there, and then she can add something here in the center. And then there's a little side pocket with two little photo mats. So that's those. And then I just kind of handmade the tabs that are on these because I don't have a tab punch or anything. And then again, it has the side pull-out photo mat. Right. Okay. Fussy. So this goes round and round. All right. And then next we have a pocket page. It says do not disturb. So it's just like a little layered pocket. So there's one photo mat here in the bottom pocket, and then another here. It was so fun to make this with this paper because everything just goes together so well. I mean, I guess that's the way it is with paper stacks, but I mean, you know what I mean. And when I got the paper from her, the first thing I said was, oh my gosh, I'm going to make a mini album with this. But there was enough of it for me to make the mini album and the junk journal. So there's 4 pages in this, by the way. I actually didn't even go in and count how many pictures it'll hold, but so there's 2 spaces here and another photo mat here. And of course, like, she can always, since, you know, she's got the paper, she can always make more photo mats, I guess, if she needs them, or modify it or do whatever she wants to do, because that's how we roll. So another photo mat here. And then on this side it says Totally Witchin', and this is also a magnet closure, so it flips up, and then she's got space here and then room for a photo here. Then on this side I just took one of my little owls with the owl punch and I rubbed some Inca gold over it so that it's kind of like embossed kind of looking. And that's the closure for this pocket, which there's another photo mat in here. And then behind it, another photo mat. And then on the back, we have a little swing tab here. So that slides, and then this opens and she can add something here and here. And then it also flips up and there's room here. And then up here, I made this a pocket so she can stick something in here. So that just goes like that. And then there's my stamp in gold. Ah, is it fuzzy? Don't be fuzzy. Okay, there we go. So that is the mini album. And last but not least, we have little hardcover junk journal here that I made for her using the same paper. And it's 2 signatures, and I think each signature has about 10 pages, so there should be about 80 pages in here. So again, I put the same Prima trim on the spine, and then we have welcome, please check broomsticks and bangs out the door, and oh, focus. The closure is some pink, or purple ribbon that I got from Christy. Thanks, Christy. And here in the front, I got these from Dolly also, and I will be putting my personal note to her in there, but they were bags and I just kind of cut them and made them into pockets. So I used Tsunami Rose's digis for this, and I will link to that below, in addition to the paper that Dolly gave me. So it's coffee stained, and I'm just gonna say now, Christy, I used a lot of stuff in this book from you, so I won't probably say it every single time, but I did. And then I also used a lot of the stuff that Dolly sent me. As you can see on the tabs here, these like tabs, they're all like ribbons and stuff that Dolly sent me in the Halloween Happy Mail. So thank you both. So this one slides down. There's a little journaling card in there. It's a tight squeeze. There we go. So here, there's a little, that's from the paper stack. And I just made a little, it's got a little crow, and it said primitive blessings, but it didn't fit on this page, so I just left the word primitive, and then paper there. Oh, and all of the coffee stain paper in this book came from Ream. So thank you, Ream. So I have a large tag that I made here with that same paper, and I just backed it on cardstock, so it's nice and heavy duty. And I got these little bats from Christy, so I just stitched down the center and I turned it into like a little bat booklet. This also came from Dolly. It's a tuck spot. And I just stitched this little piece on. I got these stickers from Dolly also. The paper collection also came with these like little sentiments that you can cut out. I don't remember. I apologize. I don't remember what the name of the paper is actually. I didn't remember looking at the branding strips. This one says rest in peace, and it's a tuck spot. Bags from Dolly. And this is a tuck spot behind, and then of course in the bag. So one of Daisy's jars, and then behind it, or in front of it, I have this collage sort of tag that I made, and inside of it are some additional little tags, and it's another collage behind it, and I used White Fang because she likes that book. But yeah, so that's what that looks like. And then just some more bits from the paper collection that I turned into tags. Excuse me. Some ribbon from Dolly, and I just made it a belly band. And another one of those sturdy tags that I made, and she can use these to journal on with gel pen or for photos. Just put some of my little owls here. And that's the end of the first signature. So here we have another jar from Daisy and some more Daisy ephemera. And the little paper collection thing says, check in here, reservations, check out never. Sounds like Hotel California. So another tag here. Use some of that same fabric that's on the cover of the mini album to make a little tip in. And this is the pocket. So in the center, this is also from the paper collection. It was like a large 12 by 12 sheet, and I couldn't fit it into the book anyway. So I layered it on top of this paper of Daisies from Witch's Brew, and I just fussy cut out the image. And I did use other components from the rest of the page because it was kind of plain gray, but I used like the edges. So this was like the edge of what was on here. So I still used them. Don't waste anything. And I made a tiny tag. So it's like a little Hermelinda tag. It was just a scrap, but I thought it was kind of cute to go there. That was for you. That was your happy birthday song, Dolly. I just made a little booklet out of some scraps. Some paper from Crafty, and I just made another one of these like little flip ups, and there's another tip in here, as you see Amity Bloom do. Another of my jumbo tags, and another bat booklet. So if you're seeing this, Dolly has already received the package. I'm recording it in advance, but it will be posted the same day that she gets this. So I have another collage tag here, and it says Happy Halloween, and I put some more of that Prima Trim burlap little book page that says Bad Dreams. And yeah. And then just one more little tag here that I made to go in the back. Oh, I put my stamp here because my gold ink is running out a little, so. And that's it. Yeah, so these are my Dolly Halloween birthday books and other goodies. So I hope she likes all of this stuff, and I just want to say thank you for being such a super sweet friend to me, and literally since I've known her, she's been just an absolutely great person. And so I appreciate that, and I'm happy that I met her, and happy that I can call her friend, and happy birthday. So I guess that's gonna wrap it up for me. I know this video is probably getting kind of long now, so I'm gonna bounce. So until next time, toodaloo.